Hey guys, this is Andy McCann here with another short episode for the food log here at CrossFit Garage Podcast. We're trying to help you build a firm foundation in fitness, food, and finances. And this is about day one. And I'm a rookie at podcasting. Yes, it's been over a year, but I forgot to check the mic. And so if you guys listen to this, either the video or the podcast, it was just a bunch of static. So this time I'm looking and I'm seeing it is going. So I'm going to try to get this posted real quick and I'll put fix on it so you'll know that it's all fixed up. But anyway, the thing that I wanted to show you today real short was the first day of logging food for me was January 25th. I'm ahead of you guys so that way you'd have this information. Right now it's February 1st because I just listened to the podcast and realized it's all staticky. The thing I wanted to show you was that I was tracking water and realized I was like not really drinking that much water. They say you should drink like 12 glasses of water a day. I'm at 7, which is half. So that's an issue. So a couple things that I saw on this is one, I got to drink more water. The other is when I put the data in, it said, hey, my calories are going to be 2,297 because I said I'm a 165 pound man. Right now, I'm actually only 160 pounds because I got sick and threw up a bunch and I just haven't picked the weight back up and it's been about 2 weeks. So I know on this plan, I'm probably going to maintain that. I don't want to, I don't really care where I'm at. 160 to 165 is fine. I'm only 5'8" and I'm 50 years old, so it's probably a good weight for me. But what I want to show you in here is the food log too. So this is pretty cool stuff. You can set this guy up for a lot of options. I specifically want to track the calories, carbs, protein, fat, and then sugar and added sugar. So my diet style is intentionally carb light and sugar like non-existent. So I'm going to show you what I've learned in this day one, and I got to remember not to tell you what's in day two because that's going to come in day two, which I got to check the microphone on that one, make sure it actually came through. But anyway, this is a little short blurb. So I added breakfast. I created my own smoothie, which I am drinking right now. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the smoothie. If you're just listening, well, you're just listening. So I've also got my net diary up. So that's what I'm using, the tool I'm using. It's a great one. I paid $9 so I could have it for a month. I may only keep it for a month, or I actually may do this for a while because I'm really enjoying, now that I'm several days into it, ahead of you guys, that the things I'm seeing about my own food and the things I've adjusted. So I made my morning smoothie and I realized, wait a minute, half a banana, the carb count is 13, so it's already more like half of what I want to do in the day. So into the future now, I've actually changed that. But these are the things you get to see. So I've got in there, it's almond milk, Kerrygold butter, spinach, banana, cacao powder, which is chocolate, but it doesn't have sugar in it, and some peanut butter, and then two eggs that I get from the chickens out back. So that's my breakfast. I can look at the nutrients in there and well, for me, it's the macros and then the sugar counts and start adjusting. What do I want? I want more protein. I want less sugar. Okay, so how do I adjust that? Then lunch. So I've got a homemade beef stew, and then I ate the exact same thing, and I just picked somebody else's. And I think day two I talk about that. I think for dinner I added cheese to it. You can see the notes right here. So it's about 800 on the calorie side, and I felt like the protein distribution was a little off, so I am going to go back in and I will go back in and build my own beef stew, which I would recommend. Don't just put in somebody else's. You don't really know what they did, and the nutrient count is probably going to be different. If you can scan a label, great. Otherwise, you can guesstimate like, hey, I used a cup of celery. I used 2 pounds of meat or whatever, right? Then I don't really snack, so snacking is going to be an issue for me. I did eat a pickle to see, I could enter that and see what it does, which a pickle was 1 carb and had sodium, and that's about it. So pickles are a great way to get yourself off of eating other things. Well, I like dill pickles, and it's just a punch in the face of a different taste, so you don't end up eating, just random crap or whatever, right? So you do a pickle, and you're like, yeah, I don't know, and then drink some water. Sometimes you're just thirsty. And as you can see from this, my water intake is pretty dang pathetic. So today is upping the water, and you'll hear in the next episodes, if they recorded, what happened because of adding water, more water to my day. At 50, you can probably, anybody who's 50 out there, you can guess what happens when you add more water to your day. Guys, this is fascinating. I've really enjoyed this trip. The first time I did this with Levi, I said, there's no way I'm going to learn anything. I was so humbled by the experience. I knew I was going to learn something this time. So hopefully you guys are tracking. If you got questions, email me, text me, call me, whatever. I want to help you along. If it's like, how do I use the tool? I'm not an expert. I would say go to YouTube and Google first, and then come to me second. But you can send me, and I would love for you guys to do this. You can actually click on the side and say, create a PDF of what I've eaten, and you can shoot it to me over email. Or you can get a shortcut link so that I can view what you're doing. Yeah, send it to me. I'd love it. Of course, my email is andy@crossfitgarage.com. Okay, I'm going to go post this right now and put it over top of the other one so that you guys can actually hear and see what went on.